Time for the best of Combate Américas. Time for mucha más acción.
Damas y caballeros, este es el siguiente combate de esta noche, pactado un límite de 3 vueltas en la división peso ligero. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our next bout of the evening, set for a limit of 3 rounds in the lightweight division. Presentando la esquina azul, introducing the blue corner. Vestido de color negro, he steps in wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 154 3/4 pounds. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 154 libras y 3 cuartos. En su 11º combate a nivel profesional, con 8 victorias y 2 derrotas. He enters la jaula for the 11th time as a pro, with a record of 8 victories against 2 losses. De Bogotá, Colombia, Javier Reyes. Su contrario en la esquina roja, his opponent in the red corner. Vestido de color verde, he steps in wearing the color green. He weighed in at 155 1/2 pounds, su peso oficial, 155 libras y media, igual que su rival. En su 11º combate a nivel profesional, con 7 victorias y 3 derrotas like his opponent. He too enters la jaula for the 11th time as a professional, with 7 victories and 3 losses. De Ensenada, Baja California, México, Alex Bam Bam Velasco. El referí Manuel Gallareta.
Peleadores al centro.
Fighters to the
Quiero que
center.
sigan mis instrucciones en todo momento. Quiero una pelea limpia y clara. No le dejen nada a los jueces. Chocan los guantes
I
a
want
sus
a nice
esquinas.
clean fight. Touch gloves now or forever hold your peace.
All right, big fight, and we're getting close to the crescendo tonight with the big main event and co-main event. Don't go anywhere. But first, it's Velasco and Reyes. Velasco at 31. He's been at this for a long time, has a 1-inch height advantage, but the reach advantage to the very long Colombian by 4 inches. We are in the lightweight division. Well, what a great night. We've seen history here. We've seen the prospects deliver, and we still have the gifted Rafa Garcia to come. We're underway inside La Jaula.
I'll just go by nicknames because it's easier. Green shorts is Bam Bam, black shorts is Blair.
Blair, you could also say the guy with the ponytail.
Yeah, that'll work.
Big moment for him, not just for him, but for Colombian fighting. It would be enormous. This is the historical significance. He absorbs a couple punches, and now they engage.
Beautiful. Here comes a takedown. Nice body lock.
Belly to belly.
Clinch to the body lock. This is gorgeous. See if he can swing him off the fence and complete that with those double underhooks. Not let him get a chance to get his underhook back.
Look at that lengthy reach advantage. We'll see if it comes into view here.
This is the hardest part, but sometimes you got to use your strength to literally pull them off of the fence to get them out into the open so that you can complete your takedown. And that's kind of hard, but sometimes you just got to, the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be, the more of a wall that you're facing. But once you get there, boom, use your strength. Sometimes you got to put some horsepower on it.
So when I see it, when you go up against the cage, and I've just been driven into it, I guess my first instinct's to hold it there for a minute, but you're telling me get off of there as soon as you can.
I'm saying if you have double underhooks, there should be a takedown there every single time. And when you're up against the jaula fence, it's hindering you from getting that takedown. So once you have him pinned, that's not a waiting, resting position. He has a double underhooks. Use some horsepower and drag him off of the fence so that he's out in the open and you can complete your takedown with those double underhooks, if that makes sense. Beautiful.
There's a takedown there by, now Reyes was taking a lot of punishment there. Some short elbows, a few knees from Velasco, who gets back to his feet and taken down a second time.
He whipped that carpet right out from underneath those butt cheeks, but Bam Bam back to his feet.
Juliana, your way of words, I love it.
Sorry.
No, it do not change. You don't change.
Now he has the back. Truth. And just drag him forward, and when the guy gets his balance, then take him backwards. It's a little game.
Maybe for that Kimura for a moment.
Kimura.
Now right in front of us.
Jack up that underhook. Double underhooks again. Nice head position, sweeping the leg out, almost has it.
Well, that time Velasco kept his feet. He goes back to the well, looking for a third takedown instead. Now Velasco
has a chance to get his bearings. He knows what he wants, and now he's going to wear all of his weight on Blair. Jacking up that underhook if he can. He needs to get an S grip on that so that he can jack up that underhook a little more.
Oh, caught that knee on the forehead. No damage done, it would appear, to Reyes. He's working hard, trying that takedown again. He gets a little message there from our referee, Manuel Gallareta.
Okay, I was gonna say that elbow looked like it hurt him, and I see blood.
Oh, there's the blood on the nose.
Oh, it hurt him. That was a beautiful elbow done by Alex Bam Bam Velasco.
So now Reyes is trying to keep really close here. Is that correct? I mean, he does not want to leave a gap.
Oh no, he's trying to suck onto him like white on rice. And like I said, now. Bam Bam knows what he wants. Oh, he is just leaking. Sometimes too, once you see your own blood, you're like, ah, and then that kind of like plays a part in the fight.
Forearm shiver after shiver, and now they change their day, and back comes Reyes.
And you can just tell that Reyes is just physically stronger. That's what's pinning Bam Bam up against the fence. Bam Bam don't care. Bam Bam don't care.
Blood on Reyes, and he's also got a lot of the Reyes blood on Velasco. Now Reyes changes angles, getting a little lower, trying to get that leg.
Picks up a single leg. Let's see if he can sweep it out. Switches to a double, but he gets caught in a guillotine. And that's deep.
Velasquez. Now Reyes trying to get his head out, and he does.
Nicely done.
This is really good action up against the cage.
Dude, Bam Bam's elbows are beautiful.
Bam Bam catching it, and he is providing a lot of pain and agony. And there you see the face of Reyes, not for the faint of heart.
Ugh.
They changed dancing partner stances again.
And now he's all slimy and like hard to get a hold of because all that blood everywhere.
A lot of people don't want to see the face. And another knee catching him.
Beautifully done by Bam Bam. He was given the name Bam Bam because of his strength.
He's a strong customer, and he's got a good hold of the younger Reyes, who's been frustrated and bloodied. Now he goes again for the guillotine. They get to the middle. They go back to another part of La Jaula and continue their exchange.
And you can just tell that Blair is just completely desperate at this point. Just,
you mentioned the slippery nature of the blood. I think it may have helped him there.
That was called a peekaboo slip.
Now Reyes at least has the back. He was trying to go for the takedown. That's the end of a bloody first round.
Peek. He peeked out. That's what he did. I didn't mean to say slip. It was a peek. Little peek right out. Took his back, and he got his back there for the last couple seconds of the first round. But boy, he is just super bloody.
He says, I'm okay.
Super bloody.
Well, the cut man's going to come over and take a look at Reyes. It was all good. That's the elbow right on the nose.
Cut him right away. Blair looking for the single leg, but he eats a knee for it and an elbow. And
short elbow.
Alex Velasquez, beautifully done in close quarters. It's like he's fighting in a phone booth in there, and every time he throws an elbow, he just makes it count, and he lands, and it's vicious, and it's drawing blood, and it's causing a lot of damage. And just, this game is a game of inches, and in those tiny little inches, he's getting the most damaging, brutal shots off, and it's working. It's very impressive.
This is our only fight of the night, not featuring a fighter from Mexicali, but the crowd, they're not having a cheering interest, but they are engaged, no doubt about it. Reyes with the blood wiped away, no big cuts. It's just mostly superficial, and we'll see if it causes an issue. I don't see any major cuts there.
Oh, but look at that lip. He's got some bongo lips going on.
That is fat.
Ooh, hi.
All right, round number 2. Velasco in green. He's been a great practitioner for Combate. 2-1. Won his last fight, but it was almost 9 months ago in the Combate Jaula.
And wearing a lot of blood on the back of Bam Bam, but it ain't his. Oh, that looked like almost KO. Nice job by Velasco.
Well, he's been great defensively, and he's gotten off those elbows and knees, but defensively he's given Reyes nothing. Gonna change the angle, that lead jab catches Velasco, doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
Big overhand, and this is not where Reyes wants to be. Double, there it is. Got your underhooks. Get an inside leg trip, outside leg trip, but don't be pinned up against the fence because it's just stopping all of your momentum.
Changing out, this is what we saw through in that first round. So Reyes going right back to that well, a well that had no water in it, but a whole lot of blood in the first round. There's a little
sweeps
sweep.
out the leg, beautifully done, but back to his feet is Bam Bam. Taking the
Bam Bam's
back
active.
is
Take
Blair.
the back.
Sit down. No, says
Look at
Bam
this
Bam.
action. It's action,
Dude.
reaction. There goes the mouthpiece.
Those
I don't know if the
elbows.
official's seen it, but I think it's Reyes' mouthpiece that is out. And you saw that fat lip. I don't know if the mouthpiece is going to stay in there. He's looking at the mouthpiece.
Here comes a big elbow.
And another leg sweep.
Beautiful takedown. Now get his shoulder blades on the mat, and that's where you can keep him. What?
He's going to break him up
Come
for the
on.
mouthpiece.
You better get in a comfortable position, Reyes.
Good efficient. Well, this was his tactics, and he's sticking to it, but now he's finding success.
Time. Yeah, he is finding success, and this is what it needs to be. It needs to be a grimy fight until he gets what he wants, and he finally has what he wants. The referee better start him in the exact position that they were in.
And the elbows flying there
Pass,
from Velasco.
pass.
Round
His
two.
guard is open. Pass. Pin the knee down and pass.
Locking that guard. He listened to you, Juliana. He's trying.
So now he has those butterflies in. Pin that kneecap down to the mat and step over it with your own kneecap and you're in half. It's real simple. Bien fácil.
It's easy for you to say,
I
but you
know.
can do it.
No, I'm totally kidding.
But he just kind of stalled right there, and he waits for an opening. He takes the back.
I'm kidding, but I'm serious.
Another dump.
Sit down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice, right in the mount. Taking the back mount for
It's
Blair.
been a good round for Reyes.
Gorgeous round for Reyes. And anything can happen. That's what's so exciting.
You said you taste your own blood. Maybe he tasted his own blood. Sometimes it tastes good.
Yeah, that's right. These guys are freaks. One guy had a Jason mask on. The other guy says he wants to rip his head off. This weigh-in was so intense.
Oh, he slips right off the top of Velasco, and now they're standing. Reyes he's got legs that are like arms almost. They wrap around Velasco, and they've done his bidding for him.
He definitely has some monkey arm length. It's pretty lanky. But what does he do with it?
Under 2 minutes to go, round number two. A decisive first round for Velasco, but Reyes has put himself in a position to take round number two with multiple takedowns.
Multiple takedowns, but Alex Bam Bam Velasco has found a way back to his feet every time. But I really like the idea of what Javier Blair Reyes Rugalis is trying to do. He's trying to get it on the mat where he feels he'll be most successful. But Velasco
there threw it a nice hard knee, got the underhooks for a moment.
Yep. Velasco's getting wise to the game, but he goes back, almost goes back down for a takedown.
Reyes is relentless with his game plan, and it's worked. Taking the back. Look at those legs.
Yeah, he's long and lanky. This is a position that he needs to be able to finish at because he's trying and struggling so hard to get it here. Now you're here. Now, if you were like a wild animal and you are a tiger or a cheetah and you snap your jaws onto an antelope, you're not going to let the antelope get away. You know, it's the same thing here. It's like you're in a kill position. Don't let your mouth get unlocked. You know what I mean? Kill.
I feel like we're on safari.
It's like the animal kingdom in there. You have to admit, it's very...
National Geographic with Juliana Peña.
It's extremely primal inside of the octagon. Nothing is more primal than fist fighting. And once you're there, once you're locked onto that neck, don't let the antelope go.
No, you know what? That is what I take away from this evening. Don't let the antelope go. Make the t-shirts, folks.
Ankle pick.
I want one.
Ankle pick.
So, meanwhile, Velasco's been trying to get chokes from a variety of angles as we're down here to the end of the second round, and that is the end.
Lo sigo diciendo, esta es la fiesta hispana de las artes marciales mixtas y estamos a punto de arrancar, señores.
Toda mi gente que está aquí ahora. Emocionada, nada más la gente está ferviente.
Combate América es MMA, mucha más acción.
exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Hey everyone, this is Lupe Contreras, the voice of La Jaula de Combate Americas. I wanted to check in with you and show you my favorite quarantine spot. It is the hammock in my backyard. But most importantly, I wanted to check in and remind you to stay safe, stay healthy, keep an eye on one another, and remember, during this new normal, this new world, we're all family.
Don't let the antelope go.
Don't let the antelope go.
Do you know what I mean, though?
I know 100% what you mean.
If you're a cheetah and you like run after something for so long.
You've done all that work.
Yes.
Don't let dinner get away.
Yes. Keep those jaws locked.
There's where the mouthpiece exited the mouth of Reyes. How do you see that second round? My untrained eyes say Reyes got it. Is that safe to say with the work he put in?
I like it. Yeah, I'll go for it.
All right, so that sets up a third round with everything to fight for. After this, folks, co-main event, main event, live and exclusive on DAZN. This is the only place tonight you can see Combate Americas live from Mexicali, Baja California, back on the border.
Listo.
Round 3, Javier Reyes, Alex Velasco.
This has been my most favoritist fight so far.
Yeah? Your most favoritist.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's not really a word. It's been the most fun fight for me to call and watch.
That is good to hear from the analyst perspective. There's just been a lot of interesting strategy here.
Look at that short elbow from Bam Bam.
That's been his calling card.
Yes.
The elbows, and down goes Reyes.
Yes.
Survival mode for the Colombian. Oh, and he took the big rodilla! Rodilla!
Are those legal?
I don't know. Our referee right there to see it all.
So you got it that deep, you might as well just jump guard. If you got it that deep, just suck it up like you got it and finish it.
There's a guillotine. Reyes hasn't tapped. He's not got it clean.
Nice shoulder pressure.
Oh, he's out.
Beautiful shoulder pressure done by Reyes. Nice defense.
Oh, another knee. That was high. That got way up there. The knee of Velasco almost shoulder high. Tremendous dexterity as the blood starts to flow again for Reyes early here. Just over a minute into this final round. Glad you could join us on DAZN. Juliana Peña, the Venezuelan vixen. Max Bredos, don't let the antelope go. Down to the ground. That's maybe the first takedown of this fight here for Velasco.
And Velasco said if he gets his opponent down, he will submit. So look for it to be
short elbow. This might be it.
He's got the best elbows in the game as far as I'm concerned.
This would be huge for Velasco to see him improve to 3-1 in Combate. You're 3-1 in Combate. You are moving up the cards. Oh, and he's teeing off. Reyes has to escape. Can't take that punishment.
It's over. Good night. Say
Rear
good night,
naked.
Grace. Say good night, Grace. Short choke.
Oh, he's put that chin down.
Beautiful job by Reyes.
This guy's a survivor. I mean, he's taking a beating.
He'd rather get mounted and teed off on than give up his back and get choked, and that's smart. He can survive this way.
Uh-oh, the feet up by Reyes. Manuel Gallareta getting over to make sure they are quickly off. 3, 4 elbows. How much more can he take? Some of the crowd in Mexicali almost asking for mercy.
Yeah, and he's got plenty of time. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third and final round. Alex Bam Bam Velasco just being primal.
What can Reyes do here from this position? It seems helpless.
I mean, there's one thing he can do, which would be suck him up so that he can't get those punches off. But if I were me, I'd take a couple punches in order to get my guard back, because then I at least know I'm a lot safer being able to use my legs to keep him more locked down. But this is just
this is promising from Reyes. He's gotten sideways at least.
Yeah.
Not giving Velasco a clean shot with those elbows, but back on his back, passing the guard.
Velasco just looks very physically dominant.
Time's hard to watch there. 3, 4. This has to be the end of the road. And now the fist, it's over. What a brave effort from Reyes. But Velasco would not stop. Bam, bam!
From Team Black-Sicans. Team Black-Sicans.
Scream for me, Ensenada.
Wow, what a fight. Here comes a big knee, I bet. Let's see it. Boom, big knee. And another one. And I don't think you can knee to a grounded opponent like that.
He was grounded.
Yeah. There's some more knees. Big, huge elbow.
There. Oh, he did have his...
Double underhooks. Reyes was just getting desperate there. And big, huge elbow from Bam Bam. And the elbow was that key to victory. Beautiful elbows. I don't think I've seen him better done than that.
He's got big, stocky legs, and they applied a lot of damage as Velasco goes over to embrace
tree trunks.
Reyes. I mean, they are tree trunks.
And just blood on the canvas everywhere, literally.
This has been a crazy couple days for Velasco. He didn't make weight the first time around. They got the towels out, and he made it the second time. And now he's got a huge win, and that's a name we're going to hear again in 2019. I hope we hear Reyes' name as well. But
yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of homework to do.
He does. He also was doing things really well, but you can tell Bam Bam's just a vet, you know, and he trains with the Team Blaxicans, and those guys are tough. Super tough.
Is it an issue of training, getting the right supervision, being in the right gym for Reyes?
Maybe. I mean, when you're coming out of Extreme Couture, there's just so many heads there that you can somehow turn into a body bag for someone else as opposed to them focusing on you.
There is Velasco with the blood of his opponent on his chest as we go up to Lupe Contreras for the decision.
Damas y caballeros, una serie de golpes sin respuesta obliga al referee Manuel Gallareta a parar la contienda con un tiempo oficial de 3 minutos, 8 segundos del tercero y último asalto. Ladies and gentlemen, a series of unanswered blows obligates referee Manuel Gallareta to stop this bout with an official time of 3 minutes, 8 seconds of the third and final round, declaring the winner by way of technical knockout, declarando el ganador por knockout técnico, el Bam Bam, Alex Velasco.
Wow, what a way to start the night.
Stop pretending.
Stay connected to the fastest growing sport in the world. From the comfort of your own home, Combate Americas brings you the most exciting fights, the latest in MMA news, features, and mucha más acción. Follow Combate Americas on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to watch Combate Americas on Access TV, Univision, and TUDN. Combate Americas, mucha más acción. Best of Combate Americas moves on. Time for Fight 2.
Damas y caballeros, este es el duelo coestelar de esta noche de Combate Américas, pactado a 3 vueltas en la división peso mosca. This is our co-feature bout of the night, set for 3 rounds in the flyweight division. Introducing the blue corner, presentando la esquina azul, vestido de color negro, he steps into the cage wearing black trunks. He weighed in at 125 pounds. Estuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 125 libras. Esta noche, dentro de la jaula de Combate Américas, hace su debut profesional. Tonight, he is making his professional debut de playas de Rosarito, Baja California, José Tepo Salazar. Su contrario en la esquina roja, his opponent in the red corner, vestido de color blanco, he steps in wearing the white trunks. He weighed in at an official 125 3/4 pounds. Su peso oficial, 125 libras y 3/4. En su sexto combate a nivel profesional dentro de la jaula, con 4 victorias y 1 derrota. He enters la jaula for the 6th time as a pro with a record of 4 victories against 1 defeat. 100% cachanilla de Mexicali, Baja California, el Pitbull, Edgar Chaire. El referee, Jason Herzog.
Carter's gone over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from you, Red. There were no final questions from you, Blue. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. I'm not ready to fight.
All right, Jason Herzog, third man in La Jaula, tail of the tape, 23-year-old apiece, 2-inch height advantage for the Pitbull, as well as 2 inches via the reach. We are at flyweight 125. A festive crowd tuning in for this one. We're underway. Chairez in white, flying in.
Chairez is fast.
Salazar keeps him at bay with that kick to the lead leg.
Salazar has been practicing karate since he was 7. Later started doing MMA at 18.
Oof, big kick, but he's brought down. Chairez now eats a couple punches from Salazar.
Big, huge leg kick. They both trade leg kicks. He says, no, whatever.
Oh, here comes Salazar. Chairez leaving himself open. Not much of a takedown guy is Chairez, but
Salazar is crisp with his punches. Very accurate.
Chairez, who's trained a lot in Fight Happy, Yuma, Arizona.
I think that because Chairez is the hometown guy, that gives so much more of a distraction for him. You got everyone asking for free tickets. You got everyone bugging you. You got everyone putting a ton of pressure on you, especially coming off of a loss.
Again, this is a guy whose career, the track he was on, would have made many fighters envious. And he took a defeat. And that's nothing new. This is MMA. You lose. You get as much as you give so many times. But how does he respond?
Did you see that elbow, Max? That was nasty.
Salazar looks like he's been shot out of a cannon in this opening round.
Oh,
big kick into the solar plexus. That's opened up the fist. Here comes Chairez.
Holy smokes.
Into the body.
Oh, these guys are throwing leather. And Chairez is almost egging him on.
And Chairez now in a better place, 2 minutes deep.
Big
lead hand
stick.
catches.
Big jabs, throwing that stick right in his face. Oh, wow.
Trying to set up where he can bring that looping right hand with that jab. Missed that time.
Salazar recomposes. Oh, that was a beautiful jab by Jaula.
Takedown, that shot is not game, but he's done well there. Couple elbows to the top of the head from Salazar. As Juliana touched on, getting into the MMA game as early as 7 years old via karate. And now side control, moving across Chairez.
Chairez passes that knee, he's inside. This could be a place where he could finish.
Not a wrestler by trade, but now the mount.
Full mount.
He's cleared it, cleared the guard.
There's an arm bar.
Going for the arm force. Salazar hanging, holding.
Salazar needs to poke his head right in those legs.
Oh, he's got both legs doing all the dirty work to extend that arm.
Oh, keep going underneath, Chairez.
Salazar in survival mode, just trying to keep that arm at bay.
Salazar has to keep him stacked here so that he can pull his elbow joint out. He has to keep him stacked.
He's extending that arm.
Oh.
It's extended now, and he's tapped. Oh, to the delight of those in Mexicali, he's back.
Yes.
The Pitbull, back to his winning ways.
Nicely done, and what a game opponent. Salazar came and gave him no respect, got right in his face.
That was a great armbar. He felt it, and he tapped out quick.
For sure. The mistake he made was not keeping him stacked, but it's so difficult to keep someone stacked in that position. And there he is. There's our boy.
Right. Unbelievable.
Beautifully done.
Let's take a look.
Big old left and a right. Boom. Trading, slugging right down the clown's mouth.
Those are heat seekers right there.
Heat-seeking missiles. Big body kick for Chairez. Gets Salazar backing up.
Oh.
Duck, takedown.
Oh.
Changes levels beautifully. Swings around for that armbar. Salazar was doing a good job trying to get into the center of his legs, but he let him get that leg right over his head, and the rest is history. Pulls out for a big, huge armbar. Salazar stacks him, but eventually the armbar becomes his demise.
Chairez with his family inside La Jaula.
Salazar was trying to hit him with his other hand instead of keeping him stacked there so he could get his elbow joint out.
They'll be able to talk about this in a few years. In the meantime, little baby Chairez. He's like, no, Mom, I still want some spotlight. You see him push away. I'm still
He's
good.
like, I got him.
All right, let's go up to Lupe Contreras.
Damas y caballeros, la esquina roja aplica una barra de brazo obligando a su rival a darse por vencido con un tiempo oficial de 3 minutos 12 segundos del primer episodio. Ladies and gentlemen, the red corner applies an arm bar, forcing his opponent to tap out with an official time of 3 minutes 12 seconds of the opening stanza, declaring the winner by way of submission, el ganador por sumisión, de Mexicali, Baja California, el Pitbull, Edgar Chairez.
Much respect in the middle. By the way, those Edgar Chairez shirts, I want to get me one. Those are nice. Black and gold, LAFC black and gold, nice. And now baby Chairez can go back to mama. The chant of Pitbull.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Lo sigo diciendo, esta es la fiesta hispana de las artes marciales mixtas y estamos a punto de arrancar, señores.
Toda mi gente que está aquí ahora.
Emocionada, nada más la gente está ferviente.
Combate América es MMA, mucha más acción.
Hey everyone, this is Lupe Contreras, the voice of La Jaula de Combate Americas. I wanted to check in with you and show you my favorite quarantine spot. It is the hammock in my backyard. But most importantly, I wanted to check in and remind you to stay safe, stay healthy, keep an eye on one another, and remember, during this new normal, this new world, we're all family.
The action continues. Time for our third fight of the night.
Continuamos con mucha más acción dentro de la jaula de Combate Américas. Esta noche se trata de Mexicali contra todos y ahora veremos quién es el más macho. Damas y caballeros, este es el duelo estelar de esta noche. This is the main event of the evening. Pactado a 3 vueltas en la división peso ligero, set for a limit of 3 rounds in the lightweight division. Presentando en la esquina azul, introducing the blue corner. Vestido de color verde, he steps into la jaula wearing green trunks. He weighed in at an official 155 1/4 pounds. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 155 libras y 1/4. En su octavo combate a nivel profesional dentro de la jaula, con 5 victorias, 1 derrota y 1 empate. He enters la jaula for the 8th time as a pro with 5 victories, 1 defeat and 1 bout even. De Ensenada, Baja California, Edgar Smooth Escárrega. En la esquina roja, in the red corner, vestido de color negro, he enters la jaula wearing black trunks. He weighed in at an official 155 1/2 pounds. Detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 155 libras y media. Y se mantiene invicto a nivel profesional con 8 victorias. He enters la jaula undefeated as a pro with 8 victories. Puro Chicali, Baja California. Rafa Gifted García. El referee, Jason Herzog.
The rules in the back. There were no final questions from me, Red. There were no final questions from me, Blue. Touch gloves. Come out of the back.
Let's do this. Tale of the tape. Rafa Garcia, his whole life ahead of him. His career in diapers, even though he's 8-0, he's just 24. Big 4-inch height advantage for Escárrega and a 3-inch reach. But all the money on Garcia, who has been the goods in his MMA career.
First round, fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Let's fight!
Jason Herzog, we're underway. Escárrega, champion of one of the leagues in Ensenada. But how does he respond to the power-packed fuse box that is Garcia? Very tentative early on from Escárrega. Big kick blocked by Garcia. Closes in. Down he goes.
Beautiful takedown by Rafa. He ain't playing around, no time to waste. Right into half guard.
He is a monster, and you know the intimidation factor already getting underneath.
The nasty boy reversed him right into a head and arm triangle.
Escárrega still fighting to get through, finding a position. The referee, Jason Herzog's got a quick look. He's right underneath the chin of Escárrega.
You can definitely submit from here, but it's harder with that arm caught in. Nice shoulder pressure by Escárrega, but look at how physically strong Rafa is. He almost flipped him over and reversed his position. He did it.
Strong and good stuff from the kid from Ensenada.
Wow, he is super strong.
Gifty says never take a step backward. Right. And Escárrega says he knows he's fighting an intelligent fighter. He says expect mucha chispas y un espectáculo.
The nasty boy sinks in a Kimura. Let's see if he can rip it out. You can tell that Rafa's wincing a bit.
Couple liver punches there.
Rafa needs to sit on his left hip.
Punching away, softening the midsection.
Right to the ribs.
Oh, that feels much worse than it looks, I presume.
Yeah, it definitely hurts. Oof. He's gonna feel that tomorrow.
Punches have turned into elbows. He's got to try and get that arm loose.
Escárrega needs to put some horsepower on it if he wants to get that Kimura.
Now, who's got the advantage in the arm there, Juliana? Those arms are tangled up.
I would say that it's a dangerous position, but if he can keep his top position and get his arm back, he's good.
He's got to get into his guard, and now he hits the midsection.
Escarrega talked a big game saying that he was going to take out the poster boy, but he's flat on his back. Hasn't been able to see any sort of advancement.
Can he pass that guard? He's looking to, but legs are tangled, and Escarrega very good defensively thus far.
The nasty boy looking to advance his position, but it's really hard with the physically imposing Rafa Garcia on top of you.
You know, we talked a lot about the American fighters not respecting the Mexican fighters, but could it happen with Mexican fighters on Mexican fighters? Escarrega, known in Ensenada, relatively unknown, and maybe Garcia potentially could overlook an opponent like this.
Escarrega is the champ in Ensenada, but this is Rafa Garcia's territory.
Well, here we go.
And he will not be denied.
Gonna pass that guard.
His guard is right open.
Yep. There's an opportunity there for Garcia to hop over.
And Escarrega is just holding on to Rafa's head, trying to buy time, looking to maybe use the cage to help him get back to his feet if he's aware of that. But Rafa just pinning his head up against the jaula.
Rafa Garcia, ad nauseum, telling Combate Americas to come to Mexicali. Come here, let's put on a show. Now's the time to put on the show as Jason Herzog picks them up to the delight of the crowd here at the Auditorio del Estado Mexicali.
Jason's seen enough. And they're back to the feet, back to the center. Rafa stalking Escarrega.
Watch that right hand, big head kick, misses its target. Now Garcia gets the single leg, back upright.
Nice takedown defense by Escarrega, the nasty boy, using his body weight to defend the takedown. Pushing that face off so that he can get an underhook.
Under a minute to go. The takedown, all the defense from Escarrega has been really the pleasant surprise of this opening round.
Rafa Garcia physically imposing his will and taking him right down to the mat. Exactly, I love that.
It's a takedown.
He went forward, couldn't go forward, so he went backwards, got the takedown. Needs to get those shoulder blades off of the jaula if he wants that 2 points. Of course, we're not going on points, but if you're talking wrestling, that's 2.
Yep, it's all part of the game. 6 of the 7 wins, his last 7 wins have come by submission for Garcia, who gets that big knee up.
Escarrega gets back to his feet, steals the center of the jaula.
10 seconds to go, leather on leather.
A little wild.
Big smile from Garcia.
Straighten it out.
Ready to pounce. Ooh, that knee may have caught Garcia's head as he tries to pass the guard, but we'll run out of time here in the first round.
Oh no, oh, saved by the bell.
Plenty of activity, not somewhat rudderless. We'll see what happens in this second round with everything to fight for. What did you see here, Juliana?
All right, I got Rafa Garcia takes the back of Escarrega, big knee to the body, and a big right hand. Here we'll see a big 1-2 from both fighters, trading leather right in the pocket. I gotta tell ya, that triangle at the end of round 1 was pretty dangerous. The key is for Rafa Garcia to stay out of his triangle.
And that is looming as when Garcia closed the gap, whether that triangle by Escarrega could find its target. Rafa Garcia, never take a step backwards. The line from Gifted. There's a corner, Cub Swanson part of it as well.
You got to feel confident with having a UFC superstar like Cub Swanson in your corner.
All right, we're ready for round 2.
Rafa's ready. He's already trying to get out there.
An active jaula. Seconds are cleared.
The nasty boy talked a big game.
This is great. This is intense.
This is intense.
This is what we signed up for. Round 2. It is Escarrega in green.
Every time Escarrega throws a punch, Rafa either connects with his own, and that one was flush, or he'll just take the shot to go for a takedown. He does that very well.
Escarrega's taking no quarter, taking no prisoners, responding to the inroads of Garcia. Does that height and reach advantage, and you've seen it come into view here in this fight.
He needs to circle off the jaula, but instead he gets trapped. He needs to jack up that underhook, and he abandons the underhook, and now he's gonna probably be going down.
Back again.
He got his balance. Nicely done by Escarrega.
Dubbed the best lightweight in the world, but in order to keep that mantle or still be considered, has to be victorious in the hometown. We talked about this, Julian. There's so much pressure. I mean, this is a guy who's been campaigning to come here, and it's here now.
Oh, yeah. He's been begging us to come here.
Naked.
That's over. That's over. That's got to be over.
He's got it locked in. Escarrega fighting on.
Yes.
Taps out. Taps out.
Don't let the antelope go.
Taps out.
Don't let
Rafa
the antelope
Garcia.
go. Yay!
Oh, my goodness. The real deal, baby. The goods, the gifted.
He did it.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Boom. Nice throw by takedown. Sinks in those leggies. Sucks up that rear naked choke. It's over from there. It is over. Escarrega, no choice but to tap. That was a tight rear naked choke. Nicely done, nice sportsmanship by both fellas, raising the hands. Here comes another highlight. Rear naked choke. Beautifully done, it's over. You can see Cup saying it's over.
Oh, try to arch the back. And then it's got to be such a relief, because he knows he had to put on a show. Everyone's coming they're not coming to see a team, they're coming to see him.
Right, he wants a belt. He's 9-0, improves his record to 9-0. I mean, the whole entire town is here, it seems like.
What a fight, what a night.
Yes.
What a champ. They have Team Garcia pullovers too.
I want it. I need this gear. Somebody hook a sister up. I want their team gear.
Garcia embracing Cup Swanson. Swanson again,
UFC
big
superstar.
fan of Combate.
Family
and a
friend of Campbell.
Yeah. Unbelievable. And for now we guess in 2019. Remember, Garcia had not fought since September. Long time to wait for this, but it was worth the wait. Lupe Contreras with the particulars.
Damas y caballeros, la esquina roja obliga a su rival a darse por vencido con un tiempo oficial de 1 minuto, 7 segundos del segundo capítulo. Ladies and gentlemen, the red corner, forces their opponent to tap out with an official time of 1 minute 7 seconds of the second stanza. Your winner, by way of submission, el ganador por sumisión de Mexicali, Rafa Gifted Garcia.